Hi everyone. Under the basic accounting terminology theme, which we are talking about today, we will discuss about the entity. So, what is entity? Entity is an economic unit which could be a business entity or non-business entity. So, it has a separate existence which is distinct. Now, let's understand the difference between business entity and non-business entity. So, what do you mean by business entity? Anything which is started with the purpose of earning profit or revenue by selling goods or services is called a business entity. Now, what is non-business entity? Non-business entity does not have a purpose of earning profit or revenue. It basically is established as a non-profit organization which has a social purpose of its existence. For example, educational institutions, charitable hospitals, uh, anything which serves the society. Now, basis these features, we will try to understand what are the features which distinct business entity from a non-business entity and what are their major responsibilities. So, like I mentioned, for the business entity, it is basically established for the purpose of earning the revenue and generating the profits. While for non-profit organization, it serves the society at large. And when we talk about the profits, so in terms of business entity, it distributes its profits like a dividend to its stakeholders, shareholders, or as a drawings. But in non-profit organization, it's not the same. They cannot distribute their profits. They have to reinvest the profits back to the entity to for that particular cause for which it has been established. Now, the other distinctive feature which differentiate business versus non-business entity is the legal and tax obligations. So, business entity has to file various returns and it has a tax obligations to pay the tax on the income. While in case of non-business entities, they are generally exempted from tax. However, they have to be very transparent in their accounting because they are serving a social cause and those accounts can be auditable at any point of time by the government agencies. So these are the prime differences between a business entity and the non-business entity. Now, under business entity, we have three types which we can discuss. One is the sole proprietorship. So, under the sole proprietorship, it is the individual who runs the business, like for example, a shop or something. So, it has a limit, it has an unlimited liability. So, we cannot distinguish a sole proprietor from the business. In partnership, what happens in partnership? Two or more individuals come together, form a partnership firm, and start their business. And it has a limited liability. Under the corporation, third form is corporation. Corporation is the company. So in this, the corporation, the company has a separate legal existence from its shareholders. So they are not liable to pay the debts of the company. So that's the corporate. So these were the prime differences which we discussed between business and non-business entities. I hope you liked the video. Please do subscribe for the more updates.